Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with it, who line for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about. And why you be all on my line about nothing?
What's up, you guys? I'm Lisa Blonet, and you're locked in with Blonet Media. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share out this live. You guys are feeling the vibe. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm back to catch you up on the tea or whatever. We are a third party. Remember, this is a commentary and reaction channel. Your POV is welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice, all right? Welcome back, you guys. I have been gone for a while. I have been out of town. I have been sick, and now I am back. What are you guys going to do about it? Did you miss me? Well, I missed you. Anyways, you guys, come on in. Come on in. It is so great to be back because, look, once we locked in, ain't no switching up, all right? So drop them jewels, hype me up, join the vibe, and sprinkle me. Cash App Blonet LA, all right? So let's get into this messy, y'all. And don't think I have been asleep. I have been watching, okay, from the bushes. I have seen it all. Well, not everything. But what we're going to talk about today is really the main part of this circus, okay? Because the fact that Chrisean has re-entered the circus, I don't know if we want to say that, right? Because she never really left, all right? And this is not shocking or surprising to me, but I'm going to admit that I didn't know that they were still fraternizing with each other. I mean, you know, doing the vertical joyride. Still, call me crazy. You know, I just couldn't fathom Blueface still swapping fluids with her. But hey, who am I to judge, right? And the fact of the matter is they've never stopped. So is she really re-entering the circus, or are they just revealing parts of the circus that we weren't privy to? Now, some of y'all have been on it, okay? Some of y'all have been in my comments and have said that they are still, you know, they've still been dealing with each other. I probably argued a few of you down, and I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. I'm sure I was nice with it, but hey, I was wrong. All right. Like I said, I am not shocked, but the way that this is all playing out, you guys, it boils down to this. Chrisean is living in regret. Okay. Regret from her choices that she's made, because when you really look at it, and it's up to you to place value on the relationship or Blueface. Some people think Blueface is trash, right? And you know, the whole way he treats women, that's neither here nor there. Okay. Let's just talk about the mess, because all we can do is watch the train wreck, right? We can't conduct it, we can't control it. We're not the ringmaster. We sitting on the bench like we don't really play. All right, every day, every day. Okay. So let's talk about it. Now they're the ones that act like they've struck gold. All right. So let's just roll with these crazy nutsos. All right. But at the end of the day, you guys, and I'm seeing this too, so I know Chrisean sees it, is that you were once in the position that Nevaeh is right now. And I know there's 11 other women, okay, harlots, floozies, and heifers that are involved in this. But let's really think about this, all right? Nevaeh is in the same position as Chrisean once was. The only thing about Chrisean is, girl, you fumbled the bag. You fumbled the position, all right? I say it's trash, but hey, y'all act like y'all got the Holy Grail. Let's roll with it. All right. You were in the same position. Okay. Blueface was trying to get you a penthouse. He was trying to prepare a baby shower for you. He was trying to set your rabbit ass, pregnant ass down And I know you may not like Blueface and be like, oh, he was this, he was that. But what he was trying to tell her to do was right. Now I understand there's a selfishness that goes along with when we talk about Blueface. There's a pride, there's an ego thing, there's a womanizing thing. There's a whole lot of shit that comes with Blueface. But the truth still stands. And that's what she should have did. She should have kicked her damn feet up. She should have let him get her in a penthouse. She should have sat her ass down, stayed in the house, because that's what a pregnant woman is supposed to do. You should have stopped your world like you do now for Blueface, like you always have stopped your world for Blueface. You should have did that for your child. And Junior should have came first. Now, by the end of this video, that's basically the point that I'm going to make, is that Chrisean's world never stopped. And I'm bouncing off the words of Blueface because he says this in one of these videos that we're going to watch. Her world never stopped. And Junior never came first. Okay. I also wanted to get into the fact that, and let me make sure you guys can hear me because I'm just yapping my jaws. You should, yeah. The fact that although Chrisean is a grown woman, she makes her own choices. No one held a GUN to her head. No one could have stopped her from putting that lip bottle to her lips or the blunt to her mouth. Absolutely no one. Okay. So with that being said, the truth still stands that Blueface was part of creating that environment. He stuck around all because he wanted to control her and still F her. Now, how selfish is that? Did he put that unborn child first? Or did he put his priorities first? Although he's not to blame. Let's just make that clear. And I've said this many times before, even if he tried to enforce some type of don't drink, don't smoke on Chrisean, the fact that they were in and out, up and down, breaking up to make up, means that there was no consistency. They were never just consistently together 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay, they would break up, they would go their separate ways, they would do their own thing, they would come back. And even then, he wouldn't have been able to control it. Because like I've said before, she could have acted like she's going to the store. She could have went to the garage. She could have went to the car. She could have went to the bathroom. All right. The whole scenery reminds me of Good Times. Okay. You know the scene where the football player was an alcoholic? Remember the scene where Thelma's friend was an alcoholic and she hid the bottle inside of the toilet tank? I'm just making a point. So I can reiterate this, but I'm also going to let you guys know that the truth is the truth. And he contributed it to the delinquency. Okay. And creating an environment that created a special needs child. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with a special needs child. Because you don't have to drink and smoke to give birth to a special needs child. Sometimes it's just the way that it is. So no disrespect But we blatantly saw her create this problem, and it is very problematic. She created this for her child. She made the decision for Junior that you are going to not have a fair chance at life. She took that into her own hands. It's a difference. Let's talk about it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I will be in the chat. Now, the last point I wanted to make, and we're going to round this off, is the fact that, and let me take this down. Sorry about that, y'all. Is the fact that was this sparked by Nevaeh and Blueface? Now, this is just something that they've said. I think I have a clip. I saw it on Lola Lee T. Shout out to Lola Lee T. And in this clip, Blueface says that they have a show coming out. And I think that behind the scenes, there's a lot that goes on when the camera cuts that we aren't privy to. And I feel like somehow Chrisean knew about this new show, and it was her last desperate attempt to not be replaced for Crazy in Love 3, Nevaeh and Blueface. How ironic is that? That's almost a slap in the face for her. And I know many of us may say, well, I can handle it. I'd be able to handle it. Would you? Would you? Playing out in your face in front of the world, the humiliation, the shame, the guilt, and finally, the regret of it playing over and over and over in your head. You should have just sat down and had the damn baby shower, ho. You should have just sat down and stopped trying to do tit for tat and keep up with a man. It never works, ladies. Find your own lane. Another thing I have to give credit to Blueface for is he says that the women morph into him. He's not lying. Because it's something about him that makes women want to go head to head with him. Oh, well, you gonna go with this bitch. Well, I'm finna go out with this nigga. Oh, you gonna go over there and be out on this party. I'm finna be on this party. And that was the downfall of Chrisean. Because if you was gonna play this whack ass, one-sided, backward ass game with this whack ass nigga, you should have stuck to the rules like a fucking ref. But you decided to make up your own rules, and look where it got you. Look where it got you. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. All right, hold on. Why I can't see this all the way? I don't know how many people are on here because for some reason I can't see the numbers. I don't know what's happening with my screen, but we're just going to keep going, guys, because I don't know why I can't see how many people are on this screen. Wait, let me blow this up. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, there it goes. All right. All right, you guys. I see it now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. All right, there it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now, what I wanted to get into is, what am I talking about? Well, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, okay? And then we'll talk about it. Let me go ahead and add this. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. Thank you, you guys. I've been gone for almost maybe a week now. So I do apologize for that. But we're back, you guys. Um, Hold on. Let me go ahead. Now, I want you to watch this video, okay? And then we'll talk. Might be a commercial, y'all. I can't help that.
Priorities. I got a whole story for y'all tonight. I don't understand how this woman keeps like trying to make me seem like I didn't try to help her pay her bills prior. I didn't try to help her find a situation. I didn't try to help her plan for this baby. So this is what happened. Like I told y'all, she's been planning to do Baddies East. I'm thinking Baddies East will happen after the baby's born. She was like, no, they ready to gear up. I'm gonna do it while I'm pregnant. I said, oh yeah? You serious? You wanna go on a WWE fight show while you're pregnant? So I try to, chop it up with her. Hey, instead of doing that, how about me and you plan a baby shower? We find a spot. We plan for the baby's birth. You know what she say? I need to get on the road and get to this money and that baby shower and all that. So she's like, I don't need to do none of that. I'm about to go get it. I said, damn. All right, big dog. Fuck it. So she goes on Baddies East. I'm paying close attention. I'm watching. She's getting treated like a contestant on the show. And it's really making me mad because I'm like, your baby father is Blueface. You're Chrisean. Why are you on a show with like a bunch of, no offense to anybody, but like with a bunch of just, regular people that's trying to broaden their horizon? But whatever. She goes on there. It's not what she thinks. Nobody fights for her like she thought. Nobody does what she says on command. So then she hits my phone. Oh, I'm ready to come home. Pastor Mike told me I should come back and I should try it out with you because he's seen all these tattoos. The bitch said, she said her pastor told her to come back and do the right thing with me. And the bitch still didn't listen. She got the word straight from God to the pastor to her. Yo, you should kind of go back and really try harder with Blue because you got all these tattoos of him. So it must have been something that led you up to this point. You should see that through, right? That's what she's telling me. She's telling me, oh, I went to church after she beat the white girl, or had her friends beat the white girl. She told me, oh, I went to church and the pastor told me I should come back to you. I said, damn, that's what the pastor said? All right, shit. Shout out to pastor. He knows something, right? He knows something. Boom. So that's when she leaves Baddies East. She comes back. I got a whole family in my house. I told her, look, I will be homeless with you until we find a spot. So I leave my house and I stay in a hotel with her. I'm in a hotel with her, right? So boom. This is when I got stabbed. So I leave her in the hotel room. Hey, I'm finna go to the gym and work out. You stay here and chill. It was an early morning workout. She tired. I'm like, just chill. Go to the gym, get a workout in. Boom, I get stabbed. Hit her. Yo, I just got stabbed. We had appointments to see places, penthouses. I want her to get a penthouse. Boom. Oh my God, are you okay? Yeah. I go, instead of going to get stitched up, going to do anything, I go back to the hotel to make sure we make these appointments to see these penthouses, right? I got a whole gash in my leg. I'm walking, stimming around, looking at these penthouses for her and the baby to have some, something.
Now, before we go any further, I've already made my point. This man, despite what you think of this nigga, I don't give a damn what you think about him, okay? He does the right thing at the right time, and he's always wrong. Now, you can explain that, chop it up, chop it down, flip it. I don't give a damn. Okay, I can't explain this man. All right, but a lot of truth and common sense be coming out this ninja's mouth. All right. Sometimes you got to listen to the message and just throw the messenger in the trash. All right, and it's okay. He was willing to pay Chrisean's bills. He was willing to get Chrisean a penthouse. She didn't want a penthouse, so he started looking at houses even. It's a good fucking man. He got flaws, and you'll probably go crazy and go bald dealing with him. He's got some good damn qualities. He will put his pocket out there. He will stand up for you, and he will provide. All right? He was willing to finance Chrisean's life. He was willing to cater to her. He was willing to live with her. She was the chosen one. Sort of like Nevaeh is now. You guys get where I'm going with this? He was willing to throw a baby shower for Chrisean. I'm pretty sure he was going to foot the bill. All she had to do in all of these scenarios, I'm going down a list. All she had to do was comply and sit her ass down. You're dick dumb now. You don't even have the man, and he can still bed you at will. You will still be late for your own dream. You will put God's purpose for your life on freaking hold to come hop on this ninja's D. And you mean to tell me you couldn't have just sat down and ate your fucking cake? Hope. All you had to do is sit down and comply. And by complying, I mean stopping your world and putting your baby first. You already running around here doing what he wants. He got you running around here like a lab rat. He got you running around here like a circus animal. And you're not even with him. He's not even doing any of these things that he was willing to do for you before, and you wouldn't do it. But now all of a sudden, you're at his beckoning call. Ain't hopped off the D yet. Got 7 tattoos of this man still. If it doesn't make sense with it coming out my mouth, it's because it doesn't make sense. It's because she doesn't make sense. She thought it was Burger King. She thought that she could have it her way. But you know, like I know, and she already knows, that Blueface likes it one way. His way. If I know that, I don't even know these people. She damn sure knew that. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, but you chose to hop in on the end with your trendy ass and bring along your own rules. See where that got you? You thought you were bigger than the program because you got a little taste of fame. You got a little taste of clout. Clout is a hell of a drug. Now you're ready to get with this program. But he's too cool for school now. He's cool on you. And the list that I just went down is what we are witnessing him doing for Nevaeh. And guess who else realizes that and is watching with us over here on the other side? We're not in the fishbowl. Nevaeh and Blueface are in the fishbowl now. Guess who's out here watching the show along with us and realizes everything that I'm saying? Chrisean. This is the reason for the crash out. She sees her position that she had and she fumbled the bag. She fumbled the opportunity. You fumbled Crazy in Love 3. Some of you guys may even call Nevaeh crazy for being in the position she is. And you know what? She is. But we have to live with that decision. Are we just going to keep beating her up over her head? The hoe gonna stay. He cheating. Everybody's in agreement. Contract is signed. What we gonna do? Keep harping on the hoe? She's made her decision and she's standing 10 toes down. And I have to give it to her because I wouldn't be able to survive. Now, when I look at Nevaeh and I look at her situation, if I decided to accept a man like Blueface in exchange for all that he's doing for me, I would be doing exactly what Nevaeh is doing right now. As a matter of fact, kind of starting to like Nevaeh. Yeah, I've never really not liked her, but I'm so blinded by her fucked up decisions and just her putting up with Blueface that I put blinders on. But now that I've come to realize that, hey, if she like it, I love it. Kind of like that young lady. She got a little chutzpah in her. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of funny, naturally beautiful. And if this is the way it's going to be, girl, I'm going to roll with you. But I'm always going to point out shit. All right? So just be ready. It's going to be a bumpy ride over here. But we're going to roll with y'all, see where this goes. Right? Either comply or get the fuck out. And Nevaeh realizes that. She gets it. And if that's the spot and position you want to be in, girl, you're doing a bang up job. I would do the same thing. I mean, call me crazy. This man is telling me that we are going to be moving into a house. He's giving me money. I can do whatever I want. I can go back to school. He loves my child as if my child were his own. The man has a heart. He's easy on the eyes. Word on the curb is he's pretty packing down there. So I'm pretty sure, the digmatization is in full effect. I'm eating like a queen. Something I could deal with. The only thing is the cheating part. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's so blatant. It's so in my face. And we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But then when I think about the flip side of that, you know how many pussies and coochies that you have kissed? You didn't even know? Because your man, my man was cheating the whole time. They just never told us. So we probably done kissed 5 coochies a day back in 2000 and 1994. And we still was putting up with the same bullshit and didn't get half of what Nevaeh's get. I don't know if I could hang. I don't know, if I could tolerate that because it hurts. And we have to understand that Nevaeh is not all the way happy. Now, I'm not trying to paint no just perfect picture, and I'm coming to the comments. I'm not trying to paint no perfect picture. The girl is stressed. The woman, that's disrespectful. The woman is stressed. The woman is hurt. Who wants to see their man with another woman and then bragging about it? And then it's all over the internet. No woman in their right mind in any generation, in any decade wants that, okay? Human emotions don't change. Technology does. I know we have a newer generation. I get it. Y'all handle stuff different. I get it. I get it. There's a new way. I get it. The truth and the light. I get it. It happens with every generation. It happens every 15 years or so. I get it. But one thing that doesn't change is human emotion, human behavior. It's as old as the day is long, okay? So I know that Nevaeh is not fully at rest. She's not fully content. She's not fully happy. And she's going through some things. But I think that she's dealing with it because we don't know what happens when the camera cuts. We don't know how they're acting, how they're interacting with each other. But I just wanted to get that out there, you guys. All right. Let's go to the comments and see what you guys are saying. Hold on, y'all. Somebody said, ha, keep the message. Throw the messenger away. I love that. What is up, you guys? You said, yeah, she has to be sick watching him in the bed. Sick. Sick. She is sick with it, y'all. People don't believe that Blueface loves Chrisean. I don't care what anyone thinks. Yeah, he just said he does love her. And in his weird way, you know, who are we to judge? I mean, you know, we know that there's flaws and that's not how you show love. Okay. We definitely know womanizing and humiliating these women and cheating and all this is wrong, y'all. The way that Blueface moves on these streets is wrong. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. The way that he treats these women and loves these women is twisted. It is dysfunctional. Period. Okay? But his actions mingled with all of this is what we're talking about. Okay? Because we all know that he could snatch this away tomorrow from the van, kick her to the curb. Then what we're going to be talking about? We've seen it done. He's done it with Chrisean. He's done it with Jaden. He's done it with Rella. Right? So we're in no way, Blueface gets no gold stars. That he didn't get no gold stars in preschool and he ain't going to get no gold stars now. All right? Let's just make that clear. Okay? The shit show is a shit show. All right? But let me see. But LOL, yup, why? That's what always gets me. Yeah, and then you guys remember she had a STD when the baby was born, Junior was born. He nasty too. To still even be messing with the likes of Chrisean and everything that we've heard, she stinks, she this, she that. Like, I mean, hey, if that's how he like it, that's how he like it. I've stopped trying to understand Blueface a long time ago because my head be hurt. I be trying to think so much, my head hurt. I don't give it. I'm not trying to understand that man. I'm just gonna roll with the punches and give you guys my POV. All right. You say he took all her abuse. Yep, she was socking him, giving him black eyes, fighting him. I think he was a little bit scared of Chrisean, but I also think he was in a world of alcohol because he was an alcoholic. They were drinking every day. I don't know what other substances that they were saying, K2, Sherm, I don't know. Popping pills and potions, I don't know. But there was a mix of something. It was alcohol and something, okay? And I think that clouded his judgment too. I think he was kind of caught up in a matrix. And I think his head is a little bit clearer now. I mean, thanks to probation, right? thanks for the separation of being in prison for almost 2 years and not being with Chrisean allowed him to separate himself from her. But him choosing to F with her, girl, don't ask me to explain the behavior of this man. All right. You say he's not doing that for Nevaeh. Let me see. This is Blue before prison too. Now, yes, Nevaeh is in the spot that everyone seems to be so bothered by. But yes, she is a demon. She can't help herself. Yeah. Did you guys see the clip? He showed the clip from Hustle and Flow, right? Where the pimp was talking to the trick, was talking to the hoe. And then she turned around and showed a clip from The Craft, which used to be one of my favorite movies. The Craft. If you guys know The Craft, she showed a clip from The Craft where the guy got a spell put on him. And Blueface was like, why you show that clip? She was like, well, you showed that clip. So I think that Nevaeh practices something, okay? I think Nevaeh practices something, and it ain't the word of God. Okay? I think we are going to find out that the rumors that she is a bruja may be verdad, la verdad, okay? Because she's going to conjure up something. She's conjuring up something. It ain't the Holy Spirit. Okay? She reading from a book. It ain't the Bible. That's all I got to say. And I feel like it's going to come to light that she does practice something. And it ain't piano lessons. Let's just leave it at that. And that clip that she showed, I think there was a hidden meaning in that. I really do. What's up, Bria? Welcome, welcome. Hi, chat mods. Welcome, Clarraine. You say, I bet Blue. Hold on, y'all. I bet Blue gonna show. Every milestone, Rock gonna lose it every time. Yes. And I just did a video. Is Junior, well, check out my shorts. Is Junior replacing Junior? Because you know that Nevaeh's and Blueface's child is going to be a real Junior, right? This is absolutely going to crush Chrisean. If it hasn't already, but it has not played out yet. Once that baby is born, oh my God, y'all. And once they get on this show, y'all better check on her. Y'all better check on her. And if we are to believe what we've heard in the past, that she takes it out on Junior, Junior suffers still. Will Junior be the scapegoat for his mother, who has mental challenges? Anybody who breaks down every other lie and can't compose themselves, we can imagine what's going on when the camera cuts, y'all. But we've known this, right? We've known this. We've known this. What's up, Reese's Cup? You said, hey, boo. Hey, we missed you. I missed you guys too. What is up, Lisa? You said, read, Blonay. Yes. All right. I like what Takesha said. You said she took Blueface for granted. Yep. Through all his faults and despite all that, fuck that. Okay. Anybody in their right mind who chose to be with this man, girl, you chose to be with a broke who did this to you, and you didn't get a damn thing. You was in a one-room shack, a studio apartment, getting your ass whooped for free, getting cheated on for free. All right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. Let's go ahead and finish this. He only has a little more to say. Hold on.
Then I gotta go to Atlanta to do the smasher pass. They got some bread for me. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let's go. Take the bitch with me. We get there. It's time for me to go handle this business. I'm telling her, like, yo, I don't want to bring no pregnant girl to this social thing. You know, it's gonna affect, my program. She instantly make it about her. Oh, I'm not cool enough to come with you. I came with you out here. I need to go with you. What do we win? We argue. Hey, you know me. I'm out of here. I just told you what I'm about to do. I'm out of here. Guess what she do? Tit for tat. She leave the room. She at Clark Atlanta University. She over here. She pull up. I'm like, where the food at? I'm hangry at this point. She said, oh, I threw it out. It was nasty. Huh? So I don't get to try the food? Like, you just gonna... I've been sitting at this restaurant all night waiting for you, thinking you got some food for me. And you get here and you telling me you threw the food away because it was nasty. So I'm instantly heated. Like, that's so selfish. Boom. We get back to the room. I need to smoke. Where the weed? Where the backwoods? Oh, I smoked all the backwoods. I don't know where. We don't have... You don't got no food. You don't got no backwoods. Oh my God, I'm mad. I'm bleeding a bitch. Go get me some backwoods right now. The bitch leave the room, act like she finna go get me some backwoods, and never comes back. I'm texting her, worried, like, damn, you okay? Is everything all right? She missed the flight. Mind you, we got an appointment to see a house at 12 p.m. The flight is at 5 a.m. She didn't like none of the penthouses, so I upped it. I said, all right, you don't want to be in a penthouse because you feel like it's giving apartment vibes. All right, fuck it. Let's go rent a house out. She missed the flight. I get on the flight at 5 a.m. by myself. Haven't heard from her. Then the next day, she had a little baby restaurant leaving taste test reviews. I'm like, this what you doing? Like, you just missed. Okay, fuck it. From that day forward, I texted my financial advisor, my real estate agent, Jason Lee, and his party promoter. I said, cancel the house, cancel the baby shower. I'm done with her. Her priorities.
From that point forward, she was canceled. From that point forward, she was canceled, y'all. She had her chance. Now you're trying to come back? And I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just speaking facts. Since you want to stick around like a mosquito, you want to stick around. She never came back. She bounced and never came back and ended up in Little Baby's restaurant. That's when he called his realtor. He shut all shit down, canceled everything. I'm through. Now, fast forward, it's Nevaeh's turn. What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do, girl? And Nevaeh said, what? I accept the challenge. I see the potential and what I can gain from this situation, despite the downside of this. And hey, if that's how she wants it, that's how it's going to be. Now, I'm only bringing this up to show you what Chrisean is going through. Okay, I'm not trying to bring this up as something you should strive for or something that is of good. It's not of good, y'all. We are talking about evil all the way around. I just want to get that straight. Fuck all of them, as far as I'm concerned. All of them suspect. All of them can do better. I don't agree with none of this shit. I'm just letting you know. All right? Do you guys remember Blueface's first day home? Y'all remember that? When we thought that, well, some of us thought they tried to paint the picture that all of a sudden Blueface and Chrisean were going to be getting back together, when it was just really Blueface being nice. He smashed Chrisean and was nice to Junior. He played along with this narrative that's still in her brain, this fantasy that he's the father. See, this is a dangerous game when you play with somebody, mind game, because see, Blueface plays a lot of mind games. And you can play the mind games with the wrong person and end up fucked up. And I can guarantee you, if he keeps playing these mind games with someone as mentally unstable as Chrisean, it may end up bad. It may end up bad. See, this is a game to him. But to Chrisean's is her life. She's crashing out, y'all. See, all the characters in the circus, one thing that they have in common is they're all ass backwards. Okay? They're like the phrase, evil is as evil does. If it's not being done with them or for them, they are against the same act being done outside of them with others. And that's ass backwards. Now, I've been saying that for years, that Chrisean has been dealing with mental health and unresolved trauma. I say that damn near every video. I do. Right? Why? Because I can see it. It wasn't a diss. It wasn't to put her down. It wasn't to distance her or separate her from the crowd of bozos. It wasn't to pick at her. It wasn't to bully her. It wasn't out of hate. It was out of common sense, concern, and being smarter than a fucking fifth grader. But people in my comments, you know, some people on my live chat from time to time, all right, would bash me and put me down and I would have comments talking about I'm bullying her. Or I don't know what I'm talking about. She's okay. There's nothing wrong with her. Fast forward till today. What y'all got to say now? What y'all got to say now? Because when I show you the video of her saying it out her mouth herself, what are y'all going to say now? All the things that she was trying to hide and mask and wish away and pretend it wasn't there, she is now spilling her fucking guts to the world and saying the shit that not only me, right, but many content creators that follow her without hate have said. It's not like I'm the Holy Grail or I know something that others don't, but it's just the way that I put things out, you know, that makes people want to point the finger at me. Now, what the fuck do you got to say? The one thing about her, with a lot of other women too, a lot of other young women, young people, and people, period, is because a lot of things happen in your 20s that don't happen the rest of the decades of your life. So there's something to be said about being in your 20s. Let's just stop the cap, okay? Let's just stop dancing around that, okay? Let's be real. Anybody who's been through their 20s knows that it's a special time in your fucking life. It's a time of trial, a time of error, a time of discovery, a time of disappointment. And it's also the time where mental illness peaks and rears its ugly head. Late teens to early 20s. It's also the time where challenges mentally, psychologically, a totality of your childhood bubbles to the surface. But some of the things that we talk about can be faced at any time of your life. Let's just be real. But I just wanted to just get that part straight. All right. Now, this is what I wanted to get into, because another thing I want to clear up is the fact that I place some of the blame for the conditions and the results of Junior having special needs on Blueface. A lot of people didn't agree with me on that, and I understand, but let me reiterate what I meant, okay? Blueface was around after he knew that Chrisean was pregnant. Now, people may say, well, you weren't there. How did you? It was played out for the internet for everybody to see. They always watch it. When are they not watching? Blueface sees everything on the internet that Chrisean does, and Chrisean sees everything on the internet that Blueface does in real time. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now, let me show y'all a few clips that proves this. All right. Let's go. Now, I'm going to show you guys a series of clips. All right. I'm going to show you a clip from No Jumper. I'm going to show you a clip from Chrisean going to the doctor to find out she's pregnant in that infamous pink sweatsuit. And I'm going to show you a clip from the Jason Lee interview, and then we'll talk. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on. Thank you guys for tapping in. Let me make sure. Hold on, you guys. And if you guys want to watch that video without interruption and in its entirety, make your way on over to YouTube, Diana. That's where I got the first clip that I just showed you guys. Hold on, because I want to. What am I showing y'all? Hold on, y'all. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share out this live, you guys. And I mean, grab a membership, all right? Grab a membership, become part of the Blameless Society. I would love to have you guys. Look, once we lock in, ain't no switching up, babes, all right? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. You mean to tell me wait a minute. I'm looking for. Okay, hold on. And it's all about bad choices, you guys. It's all about bad choices. This is what happens. This is what happens. Now, let me see, you guys. Let me show you the first clip. Let's see. The first clip is going to be let's go with the. I don't watch so many videos since I did this last night. That let me go a little bit further down. Now I'm going to start with the no jumper. All right. Take a listen.
Her. She can rap too. Okay, she just don't know how to just fight. Sharp in the building. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is it? First and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm doing
You okay?
great.
She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
You say you don't know if it's your period or if you're pregnant.
I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on.
Well, I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period, sweetie.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it's that or that.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to help her out here, so I don't think it was.
Hey.
What happened? What triggered these tears?
Huh?
What triggered these tears? What's going on right now?
Nothing. It could be like completely nothing in my eyes, which is part of it. So I got nothing to do with anybody. Okay, can we talk about something else? Not my tears.
You seem nervous.
I'm not
nervous. Hey,
nervous.
we here for you.
Yeah,
we're here for you, sweetie. For real, we are. So just speak up for us. However you feel it today, hopefully we can get that out.
You've dominated 2022. You're going to get your flowers today. We got to talk about it. You know?
Sure. I like your song too, Vibes.
Thanks.
I was like, I didn't even know that was her ass. I said, oh, look at Sharp in the building. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is it? First and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm doing
okay?
great.
She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys peeped that she said she's drunk. Okay. I don't know if you guys peeped that or not. Now, what is the significance of me letting you hear this video? Well, let's check out the dates. All right. Now, you heard what she said. She thinks she might be pregnant. It might be her period. She doesn't know. But in the same breath, under her breath, she says that she's drunk. All right. Now let's go back so you guys can see the date of this video. Did I write it down? Okay, so the Sharp interview is January 19th, 2023. I want to show you guys, all right? So let's go down here. I'm going to push more. This is 3 years ago. We know that Junior's birthday is coming up September 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. He will be 3 years old. All right, this was 3 years ago, right on time. Let's look at the date. If you guys see the date on here, it says January 19th, 2023. Okay. Now, let's go to the next video. The next video I'm going to show you is where is it? The next video I'm going to show you guys is where is it? Hold on, y'all. Oh God. Let me see. Hold on, guys. All right, so the next video I'm going to show is Chrisean going to the doctor. All right. If you guys remember, she had that pink sweatsuit on, skipping around. Let's see. Hold on. Let me find it, y'all. Like I said, I should have cleared my history, but I didn't. Hold on. I can't believe I watched all this stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and watch this. All right, I want you guys to get into this. All right, let's get into this video. Smash that like button, you guys. Thank you so much. And I will be in the chat. Thank you guys for holding me down, for joining me. I hope your Saturday morning, afternoon.
Are you starting a business? Do you need a logo? Design.com offers the world's #1 AI logo generator and a
It's going good for you. All right, let's go ahead and get to this video.
Thank you for being with All Urban Central today.
All Urban Central. Yeah,
But big drop, not the little one. Sorry, I'm doing the vlog. I'm so scared. Oh. Just to make sure that, oh, I'm so sorry. My goodness. Question. Oh, sorry. I just started looking at it. I got so scared. Okay. When you pregnant, do you hear a heartbeat or it'd be too early to hear one?
Hold on 1 second. I'll come talk to you in 1 second.
Okay. Because I hope I hear 3. So 2. All my emotions are crazy. They just took my blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously. I'm with my family. And we're going to have the big baby shower.
Oh.
So yeah, pray for me with that. And then yeah, we're gonna do this ultrasound. Hopefully it's 3 heartbeats. Please, I want 3 kids. All right, 2. I want either twins or triplets. Okay. Because that's how many I killed.
And tell him when he just said he felt like I switched over on him. I didn't switch over. All I want is him to love you. I just had flashbacks from being a
So I'm pretty sure you guys remember this video, right? She finds out that she is with child. Let's check out the date, shall we? Okay, let's do that. Let's go down here. This is from All Urban Central. If you guys want to watch this without interruption, make your way on over to All Urban Central for this video, okay? Let's find out the date of this video, okay? Now, I'm assuming that most content creators are on the money, on the ball, and they create videos as they happen to capture the moment. Some may do it a couple of days later. Some may do it, we don't know. This is when this video was posted. Doesn't necessarily mean this is when this video happened, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I was around. This happened on this day. Okay? Hold on. Fortunately, I was there in the mix of all the messy tea. All right? If you guys look at this date, it says January 20th, 2023. Stick a pin in it. Why don't you? Okay? Now, the last video I want to show you guys is the video of them at the Jason Lee interview. All right? So let's go ahead and get into that one. Now, in this video, she is in an interview on the Jason Lee show with none other than Blueface. Okay? Hold on, y'all. None other than innocent Blueface, who knew nothing, didn't have anything to do with anything, never contributed to the delinquency of a minor. I'm just saying that. I don't even fit this, but had nothing to do with nothing. He was oblivious. You don't think he saw her parading around in that pink suit and finding out that she was Prego? You're smoking crack. Blueface don't miss nothing, especially when it's online for the world to see, going viral. Stop playing with me. He was fully aware that this woman was pregnant. Okay? Fully aware. Now, the last clip I wanted to show you guys is the Jason Lee interview. Let's get into that. Sorry, y'all, it's buffering. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And I'm going to play you some clips from here.
Everybody knows that I started on reality TV, but there's one that we're all locked into right now. And they're saying that there's social media, Jay-Z and Beyonce, but Crazy in Love is the show of my guests, Blueface and Chrisean. Now, I've watched the show. I'm into the show. I love reality TV. It's giving Beyonce and Jay-Z before you start drinking, and then Whitney and Bobby halfway through the bottle. But it's a good show. It's actually a really good show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
okay. So I don't think I've ever interviewed two people that have sat closer than the both of you. But I know that you're very protective of your man. You don't let him get 5 feet. Now it's not even a foot.
Yeah, she
I'm territorial.
Plus.
Not protect. Yeah, protect. What? Clean.
So what I'm gonna keep going back to that, trying to understand, what is home to you? What does home feel like to you?
If you like, then we, you know what I'm saying? We're switching up. We don't switch up. I don't know.
Okay.
We don't feel temporary.
But I understand that's what you're saying he feels like, because I get that. But you said he feels like home, so I already got that.
Okay.
What I'm trying to understand is, what does home feel like?
Yeah, what's your idea of home?
Because for me, I'll just share a little bit of it about me, just so you know.
Like safe, happy, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, how do you know how that feels given how you were raised? Because I was raised in foster care. I was raised in abuse. I was raised in molestation. I was raised in being abandoned. So for me, I think where I connect with you is we have some similarities in how we were raised.
Right.
So for me, if you say, what does home feel like? Home feels like
Right. But
but I know he don't feel like
he feel like the home that I pictured in my head that I never had before. So like God will send people throughout my life, and then he just been my destination. So, right, Daddy?
That's right, bro.
Baby, can you stop?
hilarious.
Like he's just playing way too much. Like take a shot. Stop playing with me.
So okay.
Stop playing with me.
So
He's joking.
say he feels like home. Let me ask you. So Blueface, what
question?
When you think of her, what does she feel like?
She's like the best, worst, greatest, saddest, happiest moment you could ever have.
So it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because that's literally how you describe a roller coaster.
We should have known right there. Okay? And this is the problem. He describes Chrisean as a roller coaster ride. He never says anything really compassionate or intimate or anything about love. She is a roller coaster ride. This is how Blueface describes Chrisean. On the other hand, Chrisean places Blueface as her safety, meaning that she feels safe with him, and her happiness. That's the fucking problem. You should never, ever place that in a man. That should never be your place. Now, I know that a man can make you feel secure, but safe and your happiness, and I'm talking about her total happiness and her total safety, she placed in this man. So now she's walking around here feeling vulnerable and she's not happy because she's still stuck in that same place, y'all. She has never moved. This is the problem. This is why she's falling apart. This is why she cries and breaks down. She also mentioned that she was feeling an empty space in her life that has been missing because of the way that she was raised. And she filled that space with Blueface. And now he's not there to fill that space. So now she has an empty void. This is what happens when you place too much. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter the gender. It doesn't matter if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're bi. You should never place your faith, your safety, or your happiness in another person. Why? Because they will let you down every time. I call it Mad Day. On Mad Day, anything can happen. Your dream can turn into your worst nightmare when you put your trust in man. That's why I tell you guys all the time, believe in something greater than yourself. And when you do, you will first pull from yourself. And I'm not saying walk around here being a vigilante and be all, clammed up and, don't share your world and don't believe in love. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. But you have to be able to pull from within. Everything must come from self first. I didn't say self only, self first. Self-love, self-esteem, self-respect, self-motivation, self-help, self-reflection. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that's what all you have. Beyonce told us decades ago, it's just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's when I found out. Right? And there ain't no need to cry. Because from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. You got to be your own resource, your own best friend. You got to be your front line. And then it's okay to lean on others and to let others in. But you got to be self-sufficient. And this is the failure that we have. All right. Now I just wanted to point that out because we talking about him being responsible for creating the environment that he played along with and played into. Okay. I think I want you guys to hear one more of this clip, but really, I want you to see them drinking and smoking together. Together. Juntos. Okay. All right. One more, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all one more clip. Let me see what you guys are saying first, though, because I feel like it's important. Your voices are important. Let's see. Nevaeh was determined to get pregnant by anyone with a little clout. Yeah, sure was. This is her old game plan. She's playing right into it. She don't give a damn. I'm telling y'all, she don't give a damn. It still hurts, but she signed up for this, y'all. Remember, she's been around for years. She was around when Chrisean was pregnant. She was around when Jade was pregnant. You think that Bruja give a fuck? She don't give one fuck because she's done. Her mission is accomplished. She ain't even in love, y'all. She's not in love like that. This is an arrangement. And both parties are getting what they want. Don't get into that love shit. Love ain't got nothing to do with this situation. I'm telling you. Blueface really don't love Nevaeh like that. He may have love for her. He is not in love with nobody but himself. He may have love for Chrisean, but he's not in love with Chrisean. He's in love with himself. Okay? Let's just get that straight. Nobody's in love. Nobody's in love. Fuck Nevaeh. That bitch ain't in love. That hoe ain't in love. Chrisean is not in love. These people are obsessed. And they're selfish. And they're prideful. Okay? Period. That's it. This is all a game, y'all. Don't get your heart into it. I don't want nobody shed no tears. Nobody is in love. It's all about the bag. It's all about gaining access to what is it called? Your position. It's all about positioning. It's all about access. It's all about getting in where you fit in. It's all about the click, the view, the clout, the bag. Love has nothing to do with anything that we're watching when it comes to the circus. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, so don't get that mushy, gushy. Fuck all that. None of these people are in love. Okay? So I think Nevaeh is more of a fan after what I saw yesterday. Yeah. She's not in love. She is not in love with Blueface, y'all. Because guess what? Mark my words. Once she drops that baby, we're going to get a new Nevaeh. I'm not going to go into it now because I'm trying to prove a point on this rabbit ass nigga. Okay? Mark my words. Mad Day is going after birthday. After motherfucking birthday comes Mad Day. Okay? And as soon as Nevaeh can fit back into one of her little cute ass, short ass, nothing on outfits, okay, she gonna slick her hair back and get some waves popping. She gonna throw a flat iron to that shit. She gonna throw some lashes on. She gonna throw some motherfucking nails on, bitch. She gonna throw on a cute outfit. Y'all ain't even gonna recognize the hoe. Y'all ain't gonna even recognize, because you have to also understand that she's pregnant. She's not into her look. She's ready to drop a baby. Do you know how uncomfortable it is? It is during your last month of pregnancy. Don't nobody give a fuck about no lashes. Don't nobody give a damn about no hair. Don't nobody give a damn about no outfits when you're pregnant. Now, once she dropped that baby, if she's still walking around looking like a homeless orphan Annie, then we're going to go in on her. I totally get it. I totally get it. Bitch, I wouldn't put on a lash, not a nail, not no lip. Bitch, I ain't even putting on no lip balm. I will wash my ass, but that's about it. But she is going to be unrecognizable Okay? Unrecognizable as soon as she dropped that baby. And I'm not just talking about her looks, because she is about to pop in and pop out on you hoes. Think you about to have a rendezvous with Blueface if you want to. She ain't gonna give no damn about no rules. Him talking about you gotta stay here, nothing. She gonna call her mama. Call my mama. Call your mama. Okay? Her best friend Judy. I don't give a damn. Somebody gonna come watch that baby while she pop up and try to catch Blueface and BB. Blueface and Ashley. I'm telling y'all, it's about to be a whole new look. It's gonna be a whole new world once she dropped that baby. Let's put a pin in that. All right, we're gonna put a pin in that. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. Chrisean Rock is selfish, always has been. Yeah. You say all the women he's attached himself in relationships with have felt that they are better than each other, but they are all the same. They just cover it and make it look like something else. Exactly. And then y'all all look the same, but you guys all have the same features because he has a type. He has a type. And I don't think it's not because he doesn't like dark-skinned women. He has a preference, of course. But if that dark-skinned woman has long hair or good hair, he'll fuck with you. So I don't know what that says, you guys, but I kind of see it. I mean, Rella's pregnant. She's brown skin, dark skin, right? He was with what's his name? Bino's baby mama. And Bino's baby mama is darker skinned. I don't know if you would consider her brown skin, dark skin. She's dark skinned, but she got cropped. So, I mean, that's irrelevant, but I'm just bringing up that point, okay? But basically, he has a type. I want to say y'all look the same, but y'all are all in the same boat. So I definitely agree with Letitia. Y'all are in the same boat. Y'all all in the same boat. Nobody is got any, it's not better or have more than the other. Because it's based on his selfishness and how he feels at the time and which way the wind blows his ball sack, his nut sack on what decision he's going to make for that day. Like, right? Somebody said, you're not supposed to depend on anyone but God. Yeah. She spanned out. They both are. Exactly. What's up, Odine? She said, right, Auntie. What is up, Joyce? Much love to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all. This is how it is. Okay? Kim K all day. Good morning from Baltimore. What's up, Baltimore? Be more in the building. Clarraine says, I think she's trauma bonded to Blue and obsessed, but not real love. Yeah, nobody's in love, y'all. Nobody's in fucking love. Okay? Nobody. Now, what's my point? Let's play a little more of this clip. It don't matter what they saying, but I want you guys to see them drinking. So I have a timestamp. Hold on. Well, maybe I do want you to hear it since I do have a timestamp. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know why I timestamped it here, but we're going to do it anyway. Hold on. Let's go. Okay.
Is that because you saw that was the future wifey, or because she was the most lit? Let me ask.
You see, I act like you, so stop playing. Don't even play with me right now. Right. Answer the question.
Want me to be honest?
Yes.
Be honest.
Yeah. So out of all the 10 girls, why did you choose Chrisean?
This guy asked that question. Don't even play with that question. Please, Daddy, because I will not be playing with you. Answer it. Take your glasses off. We want to see what the going on, shorty. Hold on.
She was a star.
I like you. She the star.
So she was the star? What made her the star?
His star. His shooting star.
Yeah, she's a shooting star.
Do you do all the antics because you don't like answering the questions or because it's your safe way of getting out of answering the questions?
No, that's how I answer my questions.
Really?
Because even when he asked me questions, he'd be like, babe, I did not ask you that. We in a tub, right? He explained it in some shit. He asked me a question, and what I'm doing with you. He did the same thing. Like, are you really? No, this is how I'm answering it. Like, just accept me. And then he just like, accept me.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. This is the way I'm answering. You want me to answer it differently?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like that answer.
I'm sorry. That's how I just.
Somebody got to
Wait, so she was the star out of all the other girls. You only saw her as the star.
Keep it G.
Like when you say star, she was right or die. Like down. Whatever.
It wasn't like it wasn't like she's a star. Like
we won a dice
I
game,
wanna,
he
like,
gave me all his money. He
like,
lied for.
she was just like,
I'm the only one making money.
I don't know, she was just.
But wait, so you had the Blueface OnlyFans popping, but 10 girls, but she was the one that you saw as a star.
Yeah.
What made her the star?
What made her a star? Like I said earlier, she's just like the best, worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Don't say words. Take that out.
There was a question recently on Angelique's show that made you contemplate fighting her, where she asked you if he had sex with the other girls that was in that show.
What?
Let's
get to this. What are you talking about?
And you didn't like that question.
What question?
Where Angela asked you if he had sex with the other girls in the house. Why did you not like that question? I mean, it's OnlyFans. We would assume him.
Angela?
On the Angelique show, the podcast.
Because I pick and choose. You should be scared to even ask anything that will make me uncomfortable. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
But don't you think once you're in the public eye, you kind of put your love out there, everything's on the table?
All right, if you want to play with your money, play with your money. That's all I gotta say. If you don't want to play with me, and I don't care.
She said, you should be afraid to ask me anything that makes me uncomfortable. She has always been uncomfortable with Blueface being with other women. She hasn't been able to handle it. And we see that here, okay? So this is definitely tearing her up, all right? Let me see the last clip, y'all. I think this is them drinking again. I was trying to capture that. Hold on. That's what I'm really trying to capture. Hold on.
It was like him and that other woman, the one with the black on. Is that your sister? Who was that lady? Who was that?
That's her sister.
That was her sister too? Yeah. Well, the one with the red hair, orange hair, she wanted to be famous. The cameras were there. She was performing. She had her cocktail in the wine glass.
I like how you keep it G.
She was. No, if they were here, I would tell them too. The performance was not that adequate. So your sisters, they saw the cameras and they were like, perform. And then they were like poking. And then your brother looked like he was behind the scenes instigating, pushing people into him and pushing them down, all that. What was that about? Was that just them wanting to get famous off of that? What was it?
I feel like they made it itself like, so when my brother like went to
Who did she just pass that blunt to? Please let me know. Who was she just drinking with? The De Leon? Please let me know. Now, let's go ahead and look at the date on the Jason Lee interview, all right? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, if we go down here, this was 3 years ago. Seems pretty on it, right? Let's go and look at this date. The date on this interview, which is the Jason Lee show, they're going to put it out on the exact date that they put it out on, that it was aired, was January 25th, 2023. Well. All right. And if you guys want to see it in its entirety, go to Revolt. It's about an hour and a half or so long. Okay, we only saw a few clips. You guys want to go back and revisit this uninterrupted, make your way on over to Revolt right on YouTube. All right. At this point, I'm done. Okay. Now, January 19th is when they were on the No Jumper, where Chrisean says out of her mouth that she may be pregnant. She doesn't know. And who was there? Blueface. Okay? He knew, we knew, you knew, SZA knew, Tiana Taylor knew, fucking Janet Jackson knew. What the hell are we talking about? The next day, January 20th, 2023, is where we see her with the pink sweatsuit going into the doctor and being told that she was pregnant. Remember, prior to that, she took pregnancy tests. So she already knew before she went in on January 20th, which would have been January 19th, which would have been when the Shannon Sharpe interview when the No Jumper interview took place. She knew she was pregnant. It was no secret. I knew, you knew, Blueface knew. When she went in with the pink sweatsuit, which was January 20th, and it was confirmed. I knew, you knew, your mama knew, Jesus knew, your birthday, my birthday, Jesus' birthday. We all knew. January 25th is 5 days after she found out that we all found out that she was pregnant, Blueface included. She goes on to Jason Lee's show. Now, the only person that didn't know that she was pregnant was Jason fucking Lee. The only person who didn't know that she was pregnant was Jason effing Lee. And I can guarantee you that he wouldn't allow her to guzzle no De Leon and puff no big ass blunts like she the crip on the cone. Okay? January 25th is when this was taken, and we clearly see Blueface with the blunt in his mouth. And you know who he's going to pass it back to? Not Jason Lee. So this is why I say that Blueface knew and participated and was part of creating the environment and not putting Junior first, not putting that unborn baby first. And this is another reason why I feel like he knew that that wasn't his child. Because clearly, in and around the time that she conceived, which ironically is around the same time Nevaeh conceived, he knew that he was not with Chrisean and that that could not possibly be his baby. So that's why he really didn't give a fuck. Because I guarantee you, if that was his seed, he would have either made her get rid of it, or he wouldn't have been part of the problem. That makes him dastardly. Because you, regardless of whose child that was, you should have put that unborn child first. So you knew that Chrisean was pregnant at the time of this interview. You knew 5 days prior to coming to Jason Lee's platform that Chrisean was pregnant. Yet you proceeded to smoke with her and to guzzle spirits. I made my point. I don't care if he stopped the next day. I don't give a fuck, which he didn't, because he is the advocate. He's the person that said, it's okay. Plenty of women smoke weed. It's all right. It's all right for her to smoke weed. Y'all remember that? The same man who fast forward said on 29 different platforms that you don't have no special needs. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with Junior. Only to just few days ago call Chrisean out for leaving her special needs son at home. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That's it. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hold on, y'all. So don't sit up here and tell me that he didn't know and he wasn't part of it. He was part of it. Now, could he have did anything to prevent her from doing it? No, but you don't join in just for the pleasure of having control over somebody or getting some coochie. Are y'all serious? It was all about him. And Junior paid the price. What would I have expected Blueface to do? Stop fucking with her. As soon as you saw that she was pregnant and that she was drinking like a fucking drunken sailor, you should have dropped her like a bad habit. You should have stopped fucking with her immediately. Immediatamente. Okay? Quickly. It should have been no doubt in your mind, no question, no hay preguntas. You should have stopped fucking with her. And said, not on my watch. This happened on Blueface's watch. And he contributed to creating the environment that caused birth defects that now ail Junior. That now is the reason why he needs 2,900 specialists. The reason why he can't Mason walking, Mason talking, Mason eating. Can't do none of that. And it's about to be 3 years old. And is still in diapers. And still drinks milk. Some of us think barely. Drinks milk barely. Who needs palliative care, allegedly, due to a medical leak that we all saw. Now, whether you believe that medical leak, because it hasn't been vetted, it hasn't been proven that that medical leak is true. I mean, it fits the narrative, right? Vision problems, possible severe cerebral palsy, and on top of that, neglect and alleged abuse. What kind of world do we live in, y'all, where this is allowed to go on? Anyways, like I said, he doesn't get a pass. He does not get a pass. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hold on. Joanne says, hold on, sorry. Hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. It's moving kind of slow. Blueface will never make a comeback with replacing his biological children with Nevaeh's son, this new baby, and giving pick up me the same haircut. Oh, pick me up the same haircut that Javon has. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, he's playing a dangerous game, period. You know, Blueface is playing a dangerous game. Nobody's giving any accolades to I'm just calling it like it is, y'all. I do not agree in any way, shape, or form with what Blueface and how he's handling his family. Oh God, no. No, 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 no. Don't think I'm on Blueface's side. Don't think that. I'm just pointing out the obvious, y'all. I'm pointing out the facts. That's all I'm doing. I feel like it's so wrong on how he's acting out and moving out here on these streets and how he's doing this to his children and treating Nevaeh, but I mean treating Jaden and using Chrisean. You're playing with cuckoo crazy. You better let something go. Because you keep on playing these mind games with Chrisean. She ain't too none stable. She ain't none too stable. Okay? When it comes to the mentality part, she's barely holding it together. And you keep playing with unstable over there, unstable creature, and see what's gonna happen to you. Right? Poor kids, exactly. He says she hit him with a bottle and gave him 2 black eyes just for trying to control her. You can't control a wild animal. Exactly. Exactly. He got his ass whooped. But my thing is, you should have removed yourself from the situation. You should have let that hoe go. He got a lot of potential baby mom. Yep. Poor kids. Somebody said Chrisean is still messing with him. They may have a kid. He'll do anything to stay relevant. I recall Blue attempting to take a Henny bottle from her and she hit him with it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how he got busted in the head. Now, remember, at first we didn't know, but it came out later was that he had told her he was trying to take the bottle, like Navy Bean said, he was trying to take the bottle away from her so she wouldn't drink, and she ended up hitting him in the head. So he tried, but you didn't try good enough, nigga, because you should have removed yourself from the situation. You would have never got hit in the head with a Hennessy bottle. Pick me up is too funny, I know. Oh, pick up me. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Pick up me. And just imagine the damage that's going to be done once him and Nevaeh. You think him and Nevaeh are going to last? Come on now. Come on. Y'all just get into the circus, right? Just imagine what Superior is going to have to go to, and he's so attached to Blueface. And we've seen Blueface damn near kick her out 3-4 times, and he didn't blink an eye, didn't shed a tear. You think she's going to leave her son with Blueface? You think she's even going to leave her newborn with Blueface? Not happening. Now, they may have to take it to court, but ultimately, I mean, if the police are called, she's going to be able to leave with her children. Come on now, y'all. Now, I'm not saying he won't take a legal battle and take it to court, but they're not going to last forever. You think they're going to skip hand in hand into foreverness, and 10, 15 years from now, we're going to see Nevaeh and fucking the Blueface? It's not even going to be a year before we see that train crash. Train wreck. Mark my words. Like, y'all think they're going to stay together forever? And it's going to be devastating for Superior too as well. Right? Let me see. Somebody said, Blue is weird. I don't expect nothing from him. Good. He's immature and self-centered. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. I don't know what y'all expecting from that man. I don't know what you guys are expecting from that man. Okay? But all I know is, you know, he participated in smoking and stressing her the F out. He helped cultivate the environment that this child was being created in. And if he didn't create it, he didn't stop it because he couldn't stop it. He was part of the chaos. He was part of the confusion and the conducive situations that allowed Chrisean to make horrible decisions while she was pregnant. A lot of people want to remove Blueface from the whole situation because they want to push all the blame on her. And ultimately, it is her, right? Because what have us women stood on for decades? It's her body, her choice. We have hollered that from the rooftops for decades. How long have we heard that tagline? A lot of us women stood behind that 10 toes down when it had to do with us. We shouted it from the rooftops. I'm going to take a plan B. I'm going to get an AB. I'm going to have this baby. I'm not going to have this baby. I'm going to get my baby adopted because it's my body, my choice. Right? We get that. But you can't forget the people that's around. These type of people, right? That are not non-motherfucking factors. And Blueface is one of them. You want to know why? Because you should have left that girl alone. You mean to tell me effing her is more important than producing a healthy environment for an unborn child? Because we see what he's doing with Nevaeh. He clearly understands. He clearly understands that. Let's take it a step further because Blueface, true enough, did tell Chrisean, because anyway, he tried to do the same thing with Chrisean. He tried to tell her, don't drink, don't smoke, stay in the house. But it was more of a control thing in Chrisean's mind. She took it as a challenge. She took it as a diss. This is the reason why she rebelled against Blueface, okay? This is the reason why. We have to also understand that Blue Boulevard, okay? Nevaeh is not giving Blueface black eyes. Blueface ain't tearing down doors because Nevaeh done ran into the bathroom with his phone. Nevaeh didn't get 3 braids ripped out the side of her head and made her sheet bald because there was something in that phone that he didn't want her to see. Right? It wasn't no bitches, I can tell you that much. There's a different dynamic. And this is why Chrisean is living in regret. And that's one of the worst things that you want to do is live in regret. This is what I mean by what I say, falling on your own sword. She created this crap. She created the results of her actions. And now she's reflecting back on it as she can't handle herself. She can't handle it. She's looking back at all the mistakes, all of the opportunities that were there, that she had, that were fumbled. She fumbled the bag. She fumbled Chrisean Jr. She fumbled her opportunities. Right? She fumbled those who knew, who we know her as. She fumbled that. Now she's a walking controversy. And if she's not doing something that raises eyebrows, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to see it. We want to see her crashing out and burning, or we're not interested. And I'm speaking for the majority, not all, okay? Because not everybody feels that way. Right? Some people are true supporters and truly love her. We cannot negate that, right? We can't negate that fact. Nor will I disrespect them because they have the freedom of choice and they shouldn't be bashed for it. It's only when you lash out and call us the bad guys and try to question the truth, it's when we want to come for your neck. It's only when you ignore what's going on with Junior that we want to put you in your place. Now, as far as Blueface is concerned, he's the same person. He's the same person. So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Now, remember, I said he just came out the other day and called Chrisean out for being out here, but ain't got her child with her. And she's doing everything but putting her special needs child first. I thought he didn't have special needs. See, this is why you can't rock with these people, because they'll switch up on you. They will switch up on you. It suits, as long as it suits his narrative, that's how Blueface operates. It's for the clout. It's for the bag. It's for the click. It's for the view. Right? Everything he says out of his mother freaking mouth has a price. Yeah. Now, do you guys remember, and I think this is when it really became real for Blueface, and when he was just like, I'm out. Like he's been checked out. But this is what really made it real for him, is when he came home from jail and the first 72 hours he spent with Junior and Chrisean really hit home for him. And he was like, I'm out. That nigga checked out on that day. If he wasn't checked out in prison, he definitely checked out on this day. And he feels like he dodged a bullet. He really does. I do think when he sleeps with Chrisean that he's very careful. I don't think he wants to procreate with Chrisean or even go through that again. I don't know. Double jeopardy, right? But you guys remember when he first came home? Let me go ahead and show you guys this. Hold on. This is when I think that he checked out, okay? We also have to understand that Blueface has said since then that when he's with a female and he's effing her, he's going to be nice to your kid. He's going to do the wee, wee, airplane. Whoop. Hi, little guy. He's going to be nice to your fucking kid, all right? Quit reading so much into it. And this is why Chrisean is crashing out now, because you're making up this in your head, all right? And this man is playing mind games with you, because I don't give a damn what y'all say. Ain't no woman just going to throw herself at you like that. I don't care how desperate. You have to talk a good game. You have to make that woman feel like she is, even if she's not. You got to say the right things to make her feel like she's special, even if it's in that moment, even if it's giving her false hope. So he is macking to these hoes. They're not just falling out his feet and opening their mouth and he's shoving his in their mouth. That's not how it works. He's playing mind games with these women. Okay? That's why they walking around sticking their chest out. I'm the best. I'm number one. I did this. He's making me, because he's making these women feel this way. And Chrisean is no exception to the rule. But this is where this man checked out at. Pay attention.
Can't wait for you on the tips. They caught on the floor last night, I think I lost an M. I be on the hoes, that's just my friend, I'm not no pimp. That's just my heart, I'm not no simp, she had 24 hours, 24.
I gotta turn the music off, y'all. They get me every time. Y'all remember this? Look at DDG. Look at DDG over there in the back. He is like, this is a damn shame. Now you know something wrong with that child. He ain't got no special needs. Crazy. Y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember that, right? That's when Blueface knew he had dodged a bullet. And that he wasn't going to be pursuing anything with Chrisean. Here's another clip. I hope it don't got the music on it. Hold on, y'all.
Hold on. Do it one more time.
He fighting asleep.
You ain't pop up yet though, bro. You probably gotta put it on everyone. Right. There you go, bro.
That was just that one or all three of them?
It's just that one. I gotta send the other two.
Yeah. Yeah, got it. Let me get the other two.
Look at her, still trying to manipulate the situation. Just look at that. You can look at her face and see that she has shame on her face. No progress. This nigga been gone for 2 years and he come home to zero progress. I think this is when Blueface officially checked out. Okay. This is the reason why I thought he wasn't effing with her no more. But surprise, surprise, they've never stopped effing with each other. They've never stopped sleeping with each other. Okay. They just sneaking and geeking. And I mean, to each his own. To each his own. If that's how you want to roll, that's how you gonna roll, right? Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna look at some of these IG videos that were sent to me. We're gonna get into that, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring up this IG because there are some IG posts that I wanted to show you guys too as well. Let's go ahead and get into that. This is a whole mess, y'all. And it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And the fact that the baby's birth, Nevaeh is having her baby, what, next month? Oh, man. Let me show you a little bit about what I'm talking about when I say Chrisean unable to hold her emotions, okay? Now, also recently, her mother has relapsed and went back to the hospital as well. And I feel like the pressure of caring for Junior may have had something to do with that because that can cause a lot of stress on someone. And Chrisean gallivanting around and, you know, I just feel like there was a lot put on to her mother. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of these videos, okay? Let me go ahead and pull this up. Now, all I can say is play it over because I said so. Okay? Stop playing with us. Play it over because I said so. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into some of these videos. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
He can have that chain, bro. I really don't want no parts with that guy. He can have that chain, bro. I really don't want no parts with that guy. He mad. He's mad that I'm saying everything. Yeah, because I'm not beefing with. Look, check. I'm not beefing with no female he deal with. Check. I don't know none of these females. I don't know them to beef with them, bro. So now you got these little chihuahuas against me. Like I'm not Chrisean. Ain't no dog, bro. Like the hell, I would really shoot a dog, bro. Like get them away from me. But then why am I mad? He's mad that I'm saying everything. Yeah, because I'm not beefing with. Look, check. I'm not beefing with no female.
Now, this is all stemming from, okay, and we don't know if this is true or not, but it says after a Blueface says he refused Chrisean's request to kick his pregnant girlfriend Nevaeh to the curb, Chrisean threatens to pow Nevaeh. Chrisean appears to be spiraling in desperation to win Blueface back, but he's made it clear that ship has sank and Nevaeh is the new HBIC of his household. This is what is wrong with Chrisean. All right? Shout out to All About the Tea. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We all recognize it. You can see it in the captions, y'all. We're not alone. We're not alone. We all see it. She's crashing out. Who wouldn't feel some type of way looking at the man that you have 7 tattoos? You have a mural of this man on the side of your face. And he is with another woman doing what you had a chance to do with Blueface. And now he's doing it with the next chick. And now they are in talks with the talk show. I mean, with the reality show. I'm pretty sure it's Zeus. We're Crazy in Love 3. We're just assuming. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got, y'all.
That's why I haven't been like streaming since I've been back from LA for real. I just been trying to get these emotions and then take it out in the gym and sit with it. Like, did I do enough? Because for a long time, I used to be really hard on my mom because I thought she didn't care about me. Really, she was just going through it herself. Me being the 11th out of 12 of us. By the time she got with me, it was like, she was tired. She was done. You know?
She's going through a lot, y'all. She's going through a lot. Now, let's see. Is there any more on Chrisean that I wanted you guys to see? Now, this is the clip that I was talking about where Blueface says Chrisean is busy chasing the circus in Los Angeles instead of being a mother to her special needs son in Baltimore. She is all about Blueface we're co-parenting, we're co-parent. Where's the fucking kid? In order to co-parent, you need a kid. I think you left something in Baltimore, lady. You left a whole kid. How can you co-parent when you don't have the kid with you? If I noticed that and Blueface noticed that, come on now.
Co-parent with Junior. Bitch, the chat, the Junior ain't even out here. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, talking about. Make it make sense, chat. You in California without your son, fucking your alleged baby dad, acting like you not a part of the circus, and you just like you give co-parent with Junior. Bitch, the chat, the Junior ain't even out here. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, talking about. Make it make sense, chat. You in California without your son, fucking your alleged baby dad, acting like you not a part of the circus, and you just like you give. It's like lie after lie after lie. It's not my kid. It's not my baby mama. I'm not claiming that nigga. I'm not claiming her. We're not. It's not that. If I'm fucking you and your kids are around, I'm gonna be nice to them. I'm gonna do little handshakes, rough them up, give them a little tickle monster, all the shits. Dude, what? Shout out to listen to the show. I'm just that type of nigga, chat. I'm not claiming. Like, what? I love kids, so you don't gotta be my fucking kid for me to. What? Shout out to Destiny.
Y'all heard it. He said he not claiming her. He not claiming that nigga. Referring to Junior. Okay? And it is what it is. This is where we are. And this is she's still holding on to this. Look. She's still holding on to this pipe dream in her head that she's created. I tell you, she creates her own reality. She creates her own reality, and then she tries to make it a reality. Chrisean exposes Blueface being in Baltimore, helping her out with Junior. And it was all so he could get the pussy. He just wanted to F. He's a present father for my son. Wow, all he does is deny them. That must sting. It must sting a lot. And this is the danger of when you create your own reality and you don't live in reality. Okay? Let me see, y'all. Now, I wanted to show you guys, and this is the reason why I'm thinking that they have a show coming up. Okay? Let me see. Is that all I wanted to show you? Let's see, y'all. Let's do one more.
But we're not gonna sit here and act like I've ever been rejected by Chrisean. Are you stupid? I don't have one Chrisean tattoo on my body. How would I get rejected by somebody who has 7 tattoos on me? Yes, I still fuck on Chrisean. I'm nice to all the hoes I fuck on. And their kids. Shut up. But we're not gonna sit here and act like this is how your last trimester is supposed to go, chat. This is how it's supposed to go. Supposed to be with your BD, stretching, prepping, working out, getting your shit together. I encourage this type of shit. I mean, I don't let baby go to no parties, no clubs, school crib. It's time to focus up. There's a life on the line. Not playing no fucking games.
I didn't do any.
Bitch.
I didn't do any of the things you said I wasn't. I wasn't gonna do.
What that mean?
No partying.
Mm-hmm.
No being with no other nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What else? No drugs.
No drinking.
No, none of that.
No smoking, no none of that.
Healthy.
Healthy.
In the house.
In the house. Just like a pregnant woman's supposed to be.
Waiting on my man.
Just like a pregnant woman's supposed to be.
Cleaning here and there.
This is how your last trimester is supposed to go, chat. This is how it's supposed to go. Supposed to be with your BD, stretching, prepping, working out, getting your shit together. I encourage this type of shit. I mean, I don't let baby go to no parties, no clubs, school crib. It's time to focus up. There's a life on the line. Not playing no fucking games.
And now we've come full circle because, like I said, this is what he tried to do with Chrisean, and it didn't work. And now she has to live in regret. And how do I know? Well, there are signs. Okay? Living in regret and guilt from your wrongdoing, your past, and your bad choices shows up through constant mental overthinking, which she does all the time, physical tension, and it ultimately changes how you treat others. Now, there are emotional signs, there are mental signs, and there are physical signs. Now, maybe some of the simple physical signs we cannot see, like sleeping problems, you have trouble falling asleep, body tension, tight chest, headaches, stiff muscles, can't relax, your stomach is upset, queasy, digestion issues. We may not be privy to that. But mentally and emotionally, Chrisean breaks down often right before our eyes, right in front of our faces. There is a constant replay. And this is why I say it's not good to live with regret. You have to let go and let God. You have to forgive yourself and be a good person. Because I tell you, if your intent of your heart is pure and you're trying to be a good person, even if you fuck up, even if you have mistakes, even if you have regrets, those regrets, you'll forgive yourself and you won't hold on to those regrets. You'll be able to move past that. And your regrets will become life lessons because the intent of your heart was pure. But when you run around here being manipulative and sneaky and vile and sadistic and abusive and neglectful and just being a plain mean bitch and a bad person, it's going to constantly replay in your mind. You think about the past mistakes over and over and over again without finding peace. And this is just my thoughts, okay? I don't know if this is what she's really going through. All right? Harsh self-blame. You'll often do that when you're a bad person. You'll believe that you're a bad person because of the choices that you made. Anxiety. You know what comes along with anxiety when it gets to the point of regret? Dread. And dread is a harsh word. Right? And to be anxiety filled is not a good place to be. Always being anxious, always thinking, feeling nervous and thinking that something is just about to happen. Low self-worth, feeling like you don't deserve happiness, you don't deserve good things, that something's wrong with you. This is not healthy, y'all. This is not healthy. And I'm talking about when it doesn't come from a good place, y'all. When it doesn't come from a good person. When it doesn't come from a good heart is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about regular, everyday mistakes. And, some of us do regret some of the things that we do, but we didn't do it intentionally to hurt others or intentionally for the reasons that, it probably came out as. Sometimes when we live in regret and it overwhelms us, we isolate ourselves. We pull away from friends and family. We hide our shame. Sometimes we are people pleaser. We try too hard to be nice, to fit in, to get in, to make up for all our wrongs. And I see this in some of the behavior of Chrisean. She even said it. I'm just not playing it all. I mean, we're already on 2 hours, but believe me, I did a little research and I'm drawing this from things that Chrisean has said. Right? Staying away from certain places, people, or topics that bring up the past. And it seems like Chrisean is not doing that. She's running head first because she's stigmatized, because she is obsessed with Blueface. And it's going to be her downfall. It's going to be her downfall. It just is. I just feel that way. I feel like it's going to be part of her downfall, y'all. You guys let me know what you think. But let me see. Am I done? Yeah, I think I showed you guys everything, but I wanted to show you if I do have it. Let me see if I can find it here, y'all. Hold on. Let me see, because they have a new show. I saw it on Lola Lee T. I haven't heard anybody else say it, but Blueface actually says it. But let me see. Let me see. Blue. Let's just see if it comes up, y'all. Let's see if it comes up so I don't have to go back to YouTube. Oh, no, it's not. Let's see. No. No, it's not here, y'all. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me just go here so I can show you guys that they have a new show. Let's go ahead and I think it's going to be Crazy in Love 3. Now, I don't know if this is just a suggestion from the content creator or if he actually said that. I don't think Blueface actually said that. But what he does say is that we have a new reality show. So we don't care what it's called. I mean, most likely it would fall into that category, right? Nevaeh and Blueface, Crazy in Love 3. I think it's going to be Zeus. He didn't specifically say Zeus. But let me go ahead and show you guys the clip, okay, before we leave. Let me go ahead and show y'all the clip, okay? Let me see, y'all. OLT. Let me see, guys. Hold on. Because I know I just watched Lola Lee T. I mean, I hate to keep saying her name over and over again. But I watched Lola Lee T before I was even into really like YouTube. So myself. Let me see. Let me see, guys. All right, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and look it up for y'all. We are scrolling and spilling, y'all. Okay, scrolling and spilling. This is just off the cuff. I wasn't planning on showing this to you guys, so I'm just gonna look for it. Okay. Don't be talking about you should have had it cute. It's not cute. The fuck? It's not cute. Let me see. I think it's in this one. All right, so let me pull this up, you guys. Hold on. So you guys can see it as well. All right, so let's go here and let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay, so I watched that one. What other one did I watch? Okay, is it that? All right, so it's somewhere on here, y'all. One of these two videos. Living conditions. No, hold on. The truth. Why Nevaeh canceled her baby shower? No. It might be in this one, y'all. Let's go ahead and see. Let me just play this one. But hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Blueface. No. I mean, if we can't find it, just trust me, okay? Just trust me on this. He does say it. He mentions it in one of these videos, but I can't find it. Let me see if it's this video, y'all. If not, we're just going to wrap it up.
Can I apply for a loan with poor credit? Actually, yeah, you can. Just apply for a personal loan through this site right here. There's no need to go to a bank. No annoying forms, no hard checks, and none of that annoying bank stuff either, like the other platforms. And it's really simple because
okay, Blueface talks about living conditions, and let's go ahead and get into it.
So Blueface was on his stream. He had a little go at Chrisean and Jaden's living conditions. He seems to be judging and has an issue with people living in apartments. So this might be more for Chrisean because she did say she allowed him into her home. And that's why you should never allow people you call demons into your home. Your home is a sacred space. And I feel like when you invite people into your home, you're inviting their energy as well. So don't allow everyone into your home. And I say, as long as you got a roof over your head, it doesn't really matter. It could be a trailer, a studio, a condo, a one bedroom. It could be a house. It could be even government funded. Everyone has to start somewhere. And on the flip side, people may judge you if you got a nicer home than them. So be careful of that too. So like I said, don't allow everyone's energy into where you lay your head. That's really important. Yet Blueface is saying all this with Nevaeh sitting right beside him. And what were her living conditions? Where is her home?
All right. I don't live in an apartment. No offense to people that live in an apartment, but no one that lives in an apartment can get me to believe that they have a better mentality or mental state than someone that lives in a house. It doesn't work like that. It's not about materialistic things. It's about the mentality. It's about the lifestyle. I don't have to have material things. You dig? So that's how I carry this. If you live in an apartment, I'm not listening to you because you haven't figured out how to get out of that apartment yet. All right? Not taking your advice, and it has nothing about you, what you have, how great your apartment is or not. It's just about the lifestyle that you're living in currently. Feel me? That's what it's about for me. How are you living today? If you took me to your house, I'm gonna judge out of you. All right. Put it that way. If I come over to your house, I'm judging everything. School crib. That's gonna tell me everything I need to know about you. I don't give a what you say. You could tell me you got $10 million. If I come over your house and it don't look like you got $10 million, I'm gonna say you don't have $10 million. I don't care to see it. You don't gotta show me. You don't got it to me. Yeah, I judge you based off your living conditions. I sure enough do. I don't care about your clothes. I don't care about your jewelry. I judge you off your living conditions, your circumstances. If your circumstances aren't circumstancing, I'm not gonna hear you out. All right. That's what I'm going off of. How are you living? How are you living? Are you renting your house? Are you in an apartment? Is it a condo? Okay. All of that matters to me. Where have you been paying bills at for these XYZ amount of years? That's what I want to see. You don't have to show me $1. You don't have to show me no chain. You don't have to show me no car. Show me where you live, and I will show you how much better I'm doing than you're doing. All right? It's a mental thing. If you live in a big house, you have more responsibilities. I would consider you a much more managerial type of person. There's a lot of upkeep that comes with certain living conditions. If you live in an apartment, there's no upkeep. All you have to do is clean up the inside. There's no outside exterior. You don't got to worry about bugs and exterminators, and it's that you type of people don't have to worry about. If you live in a condo, you can't tell me. All right. If you got patios and the patio is your backyard, shut the fuck up talking to me. All right. School crit. All right, let's just get this figured out. Your living condition is not in good condition. You're not in good condition. Do better. Hey, Jack Doherty. If that's the real Jack Doherty, shout out to you, bro. That's a guy with good living condition. Jack Doherty has great living conditions. Appreciate that 5 gifted, Jack Doherty. With Lambos and matching cars and sequences and rooms in their crib. That's the type of people you guys should, admire and okay, let me listen to what they gotta say. Not listening to no apartment.
All right, you guys, I just wanted you to hear a little bit about what Blueface had to say. Now let's get to the part that I want you guys to hear, okay? Hold on. Let's go ahead and get to their new reality show, y'all. And I think this is the nail in the coffin. Because if Chrisean has to sit back and watch them do Chrisean Love 3, I don't know if she's going to go over the edge. Y'all check on her, okay? Check on her. All right? Okay, you guys go ahead and take a listen to this. This is where I got this idea from, that Nevaeh and Blueface have a new reality show that they're getting ready for, and it's perfect. I mean, she's about to have the baby. They are moving in together. They are creating this whole scenario. And I think it was orchestrated by Blueface himself. I think this is part of the reason why he cultivated his family this way and kind of hung with Nevaeh, even through the good, the bad, all the men that came up and, tried to break them up and say she was cheating here and cheating there. I mean, look, at the end of the day, this man believes that this is his seed. I think he knows for sure that this is his seed. All right. Else he wouldn't be acting like this. Let's go ahead and get into their new reality show, guys.
I know skin pigment.
Talk about white. Nah.
It's not albino, flamingo, ostrich.
Ain't no 5% black over here. Nah.
Hey, shout out to Mama about that bag, 93. Me and my baby mama, we're just desktoping chat. Here, we really getting ready for our show, our reality show on Zeus Network. So come on, you gotta practice for the show.
Bro,
you gotta do your confessional. You gotta do when we do the show. You gotta do confessionals. I'm not gonna be there. It's your chance to talk to.
So, guys, what are your thoughts on Blueface judging people's living conditions, taking a go, having another go at Jaden and Chrisean, with Nevaeh sitting right there and her living conditions are questionable?
Talk about white. Nah.
It's an albino, flamingo, ostrich.
Ain't no 5% black over here. Nah.
Hey, shout out to Mama about that bag, 93. Me and my baby mama, we're just desktoping chat. Here, we really getting ready for our show, our reality show on Zeus Network. So come on, you gotta practice for the show.
Bro.
There you guys have it. They got a reality show coming up. I don't know what's gonna happen. What's happening? Hey, kudos. I'm here to watch. I'm down for it. Okay. I believe that it's going to be interesting. All right. Some people hate Nevaeh. Some people like Nevaeh. At the end of the day, y'all, it's entertainment. All right. All we can do is talk about it, express our POV, and keep it pushing. All right. I hope nobody sleeps on this. I hope nobody sits on their couch and thinks about freaking Chrisean, all right, or Blueface, none of these characters, all right. But what do y'all think? That's all I got. That's all I got. Let me come to the chat because I haven't been on here in a while, so I'm all for it, y'all. If you guys want to come up, you guys can express yourself. Just talk to me nice. All right. Let me go ahead and drop the link for y'all. If I can remember how to frick to do it. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm just gonna drop the link. If you guys want to come up and say a word or two, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I got to get back into the swing of things, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So it does take a little, you got to get back into the swing of things. Even though I do this here naturally, there has to be some type of method to the madness. Okay. Did I drop the link or not? Yeah, I dropped the link. Okay. Now let me take some of this stuff down. Hold on, y'all. It seems like there's a little delay. Let me take some of this stuff out of my studio that we're not using anymore. And Chrisean is trying to run around here like she's unbothered. Girl, you just got effed by Blueface 4 days ago, okay? While he was whispering sweet, dumb shit in your ear, okay? And you're believing all of these words that he's telling you. And now your spirit is crushed because you see that this ninja is lying, don't want you, and has used you and manipulated you. Like he's been doing. You had your chance is up, and now he's on to the next one. All right. We don't know how long Nevaeh is going to last. She's not going to last forever either. Her time is going to come and go as well. But the most important thing is the children. Junior, Jonathan Jr., okay, Superior, Javon, Journey, and a whole bunch of clowns and bozos. Jaden's a bozo. Blueface is a bozo. Chrisean is a bozo. Nevaeh is a bozo. It's a whole shit show. I wouldn't call it a circus act at all. Circus acts are fun. Going to the circus is fun, all right? This is an insane asylum. An insane asylum. Have you walked through an insane asylum lately? Have you walked through an insane asylum lately? It's fucking scary. Unpredictable. Not very fun. Okay? Let me see what you guys are saying. Let's see. New to your channel, Blameless Media Mods and chat. Chrisean knows that she's pushing a. Wait a minute. Let me see. Chrisean knows that she's pushing a narrative about Junior. She knows that she messed up her son, like that day when Chrisean's mother was begging for some rest. Yeah. Orchestrated by Satan. Let me give a shout out to the people that dropped jewels and dropped. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I apologize. I see that now. Thank you. Thank you, IB Skankin. Thank you so much for showing love. I appreciate that. Forgive me for just now noticing this. I just now saw this. And now you guys are dropping jewels. Thank you. Shout out to, who is this? Clarissa? Shout out to Clarissa Say So. 80 jewels. Clack it. Clack it. And shout out to Dear Lady for dropping 2 jewels. Thank y'all. Sprinkle me. Sprinkle me, y'all. All right, hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Feel like I'm choking. Shout out to you guys for showing that love for me. Thank you for those super chats. Thank you, guys. All right, y'all. So, what do y'all think about the show? Yep, I think it is. It's gonna be crazy in love, baby. Oh my goodness, thank you, Loretta. But you're involved too heavy not to watch GG. The bear spit in their hand and start saying some weird ish. I'm telling you, it's gonna come out. I don't give a damn what y'all think. I don't give a damn. All right, she's talking, but it ain't to the Holy Spirit. I'll tell you that much. All right. Nevaeh got y'all under a spell now. A spell too. Wow. All the high and mighty will be humbled. They always do. Let me see. Tara and Nevaeh do sorcery in everyone's face. All their karma's gonna come fast. Yeah. Exactly. All for the love of money for them. Yeah. Look, y'all, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Officer Malone will put Blueface in prison before they make any money. Really? You think so? The children are cooked collateral damage for attention and fame. Oh my God, the kids are suffering. I'm not subscribed to the circus pages or Zeus, Blonay, SDW, and a few others on YouTube. Somebody says, I don't like witches. Yeah. She's not blaming her mom. She's blaming her mom to keep crying over Blueface. I don't like to watch this. I'm just speaking what I see. Let me see. Chrisean would play his crazy ex who stalks him and won't leave him alone. Why would Chrisean be on this show? Oh, somebody said she would play the stock. Y'all, she's constantly crashing out. Yep. Somebody said pull the plug on the circus. It's up to y'all. Stop streaming and clicking. Easy, people. Watch it. Watching is what makes nonsense. Yeah, we are part of the problem. We are definitely part of the problem, you guys. Blue wouldn't care if it was his kid. He chooses what kid he wants. Zeus dropped Chrisean. I mean, after a while, people don't want to tolerate and put up with that just to make a bag when they can replace you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I mean, she's a draw. She did her thing, but it's not like she's the only person. It's not like they can't replace you. She's replaceable. She's not bigger than the program. You know? Blue keeps forgetting his living circumstances was a jail cell. Yeah, y'all. Yep. Crazy in love. So, Crazy in Love. Let me co-signed it. Yeah, Crazy in Love 3, y'all. And that's all I got. I want to thank you guys for tapping in to this live. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right. I will be back with another video. Make sure you check out my shorts too, you guys. Make sure you guys check out my short videos as well. And any other edited videos I put out, please show some love. Thank you for the jewels. All right. I want to thank y'all for the jewels. I want to thank you guys for donating, for supporting the channel, for the super chats, all of the above. Okay. You guys make sure you visit my Blonay Got merch store, Blonay merch. All right. Pick up a shirt, pick up your bad guy mug, you know, shop, check out my digital product, and grab yourself a journal. All right. It's almost the end of 2026. What have you done lately for yourself? What have you done to add value and to invest in yourself? That is the question, okay? And I encourage all of you. I encourage every last one of you guys to You know what I'm saying? I encourage everyone to invest in themselves in one way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be through me, but what are you going to show at the end of this year? How you've grown, what you've invested in, how you've added value to yourself. Okay. And I think one of the ways to do that is my digital boss playbook. All right. It contains everything you need to start and to kind of boost and kick off any type of online streaming income that you want to start. All right. Check it out, you guys. All right. You guys buy wigs all the time. You guys buy makeup. Y'all get y'all nails done for $100. Y'all definitely can invest in yourself. All right. I think the next live, I will go over it because I don't share it enough. I really don't. You know, I do have mugs, I have t-shirts, I have this and that. And it's always good to support Blown A Media. But what I really want you to do is to invest in yourself. Okay. And do something that can bring value to yourself so that you can up your income, right? Go to school. Start the gym, start an online stream. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of it behind the scenes, you guys. I was a videographer. I was on set of a reality TV show for 5 days on set, on location. It was awesome. Shout out to the official King Payne. And we had a chef who cooked awesome food every day, all day. We stayed in an awesome Airbnb. It was awesome people. People were clashing. It was in and out. It was up and down. But I had a ball, and I wouldn't exchange the experience for anything. You have to understand, once you get into this game, everything may not go your way. All right. You may be at the shitty end of the stick one day and shining the next. That's just how it goes. It's all in how you take it. All right. Don't let nobody knock you off your grind. Don't let nobody knock you out your lane. But I will see you guys on the next live video. All right. Until next time, America.
The pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me, like you wasn't put? I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. Problems I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something.